Hey there, fellow creators, how's it going? See this beautiful center table piece? Today we are going to make this and it's gonna be a blast. So let's do it then. Firstly, we are going to make a lotus flower for the center table piece, and these are the first three petals you are watching in my hands, and the measurements of these petals are 4 into 5 centimeters. Then we are going to need 18 big petals for this flower, and the measurements of these big petals are 4 into 5.5 centimeters. We are going to make the petals now, and for that I have doubled up the length of the ribbon and then have cut it. Next I have folded the already folded ribbon again, and I have made all the layers neat, and now I am going to cut it into the shape of a petal. If it's your first time on my channel, I'm very happy to have you here. So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon so that you can have all the latest updates of my videos. Now cut the inward corner of the petals in a slight slant and then separate the petals by cutting them. Okay, it's time now to give the petal a proper shape. So we are going to burn the petal now, and firstly I am going to burn the cut off corner of the ribbon, and I'm going to stick it together by burning it. We are also going to burn the lower end of the ribbon so that the ribbon shouldn't fray. And now I am going to give a proper shape to the upper end of the petal, and for that here I'm using a lighter, but you can also do it on the spirit lamp. Burn all the edges, and we are not going to give it any furl or curl because this is lotus flower and the petals are almost smooth. Lastly, I have burnt the upper edge of the petal, and then I have pinched it to give it a pointed shape. We are going to do the shading on the petal now, and for that I am going to use acrylic colors, and I am using vermilion, scarlet plus orange color to make a proper shade. And I have diluted the color with water because I wanted it to be a thin consistency. Actually, I wanted the color to be a bit flowy so that there shouldn't be any smears when I put it on the ribbon. Here we are making a leaf now, and the measurements of the leaf are 4 into 7.2 centimeters. Double up the length of the ribbon according to the given measurements and then cut it off. Cut off the edge of the ribbon. Turn the ribbon upside down. The wrong side should be out and the right side should be in. Start burning the ribbon and press it down with your thumb and finger to stick it together. It should be stuck properly. You see, I'm holding a stencil in my hand. I have cut the stencil in the shape of a lotus leaf. Usually you can cut it freehand, but and I can do it too, but I find using a stencil more easy. So it's up to you if you want to use a stencil or you want to cut it freehand. If you are going to use a stencil like me, then make an outline with the pencil and then cut it off. Firstly, burn the notch of the leaf, and here you're not going to give it any curl, but gradually when we are moving upwards, then I am going to burn the edge and then pinch it between my thumb and finger and give it a curl. Make all the edges of the leaf curly. The main veins of the lotus leaf are usually a bit curvy, so I am going to use a knife here. I have properly heated that knife on the spirit lamp, and then I am going to put it on the leaf, then press it down to give it veins. Put a handkerchief under the leaf firstly so that when it's pressed down, it can take a proper shape because of the soft surface. Secondly, you have to remember a really hot knife can cut off the ribbon into shreds, so you have to be very careful when you are using a knife. It should be hot but not that hot that it can spoil your leaf. I find it very easy and handy to use a knife when I'm giving main veins, but I would love to know if you folks find it easy too. Just tell me in the comments section below. Your leaf is ready and it looks beautiful, don't you think so? We are going to make the lotus flower now, and for that I have cut a ribbon in circle and I am going to stick the petals. These are the big petals. Firstly, we are going to stick the big petals at the outer edge of the circle. We are going to stick 3 petals on equal distance so that the symmetry of the petals shouldn't be out. Now stick the rest of the 3 petals in between the already stuck petals. I am going to make another circle of petals, and this time I am going to stick the petals at the outermost edge of the already stuck petals. Here we are making the last circle of petals with the 3 small petals we had made. We need to make a hole now, and I am making a hole with the help of a needle. This is a big needle. The length of this needle is 9 inches. Firstly, heat that needle up on fire and then make a hole with it in the center of the flower. Put the stamen in the hole and then turn the flower upside down and put a big dot of glue on the hole. This green thing is felt, folks. Stick your flower in the center of the felt, and I usually use green felt when making arrangements because green felt is always very handy. Leaves are green too, and this green color can serve you very well. We are going to stick the leaves now. I have put the leaf under the flower and then I have put hot glue and stuck the leaf on felt. Stick the second leaf now, and overall we are going to use 3 leaves for this flower. Work carefully, folks. We are using hot glue, and the word hot indicates this is gonna be hot. So I am using the edge of a scissor to stick the leaf down because I don't want my fingers to be singed. You are seeing a mandarin duck in my hand, and you can see it's made of terracotta. I have not sculpted it. This duck is made of clay. I have just painted it up. This duck is actually a vase, so I am going to stick our flower arrangement on it. Where there are flowers, there are honeybees and butterflies too. I am using here a honeybee. I am going to stick it on the flower. And how have I made this honeybee? I am going to show you in my next tutorial. So stay tuned for that. And there you have it, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this DIY adventure as much as I did. If you have, then I am putting the link of another video like this in the top right corner of your screen. Watch it for more inspiration.